Hey guys, Sonia here. How's it going? It is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Yes, July 23rd, 2014. And I'm getting off work. Oh, let's get the light on. Tonight, getting back into listening to vlogs and all these topics I keep wanting to talk about. Okay, so tonight we're going to ramble about, are you your best friend? My short answer to that is nope. I am not my best friend. And that bothers me, as it should. My son, who will be 12 weeks tomorrow. Okay, technically today, because it's midnight now. But anyway, 12 weeks already. He, several weeks ago, discovered himself in the mirror. But of course, he doesn't realize that it's himself. So he smiles and coos and bats his little lashes and flirts. He's a very flirty boy, my son. I need to introduce him to you guys, maybe soon. I don't ever tend to make videos except in my car, and he's never in my car when I'm going home from work. So he's a very flirty boy. So I talk to him all the time about his buddy, his best friend in the mirror, because any mirror we find, we have to go see his buddy. He loves that buddy. He loves the baby in the mirror. It's his best friend. And then I'll catch myself talking about how that really is your best friend, and that should always be your best friend, because you should be your best friend. You should love you, and da-da-da-da. And I'm telling him all these things. And I'm not my own best friend. I don't love myself a lot of the time. And then that hits me in the face. And I forget whose vlog it was, but they were talking about being your own best friend. And then how Lotus got her groove back was commenting on my video last night about how I need to talk to myself like I would talk to my best friend. And I do need to do that. I need to love myself all of the time. I need to accept my flaws, just like I accept my friends' flaws, and love them in spite of them, not criticize them, not browbeat them, I don't do these things to my friends. I don't do these things to my husband or my children. I try not to do it to my mom. I don't do it to my sister. But to myself, constantly. So, I need to like me. That's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard thing to admit and put voice to. But it's necessary to change it. I want my daughter. She's 9 now. And I remember being 9. And I remember already not liking things about me. I still thought I was awesome, 9. But there were already things that I was starting to not like. Like I was heavy. And I wanted to be friends with certain kids, and they didn't want to be my friend because I was heavy or I didn't have as much money as they did. And all those things and so many others over the course of my childhood and being a teenager just led to, I became bulimic at Oh, 11 years old. She's 2 years away from the age where I hated myself so much. That I became bulimic. I don't want that for her. She's such an amazing young girl. And I want her to have such positive thoughts about herself. And I think she does. And I think I'm in tune enough with her. And that we spend enough time together talking and communicating that I would know if she didn't. And I think we have a relationship where she can come to me and she can talk to me. But the best way for her to have a positive self-image is for me to model that. For me to have a positive self-image. And I think I do a good job of faking it. I really do. I purposely don't talk about feeling fat or feeling ugly or feeling less than, feeling inadequate. Because it's not just my weight. It's a lot of things. It's not just my weight. So I make a point not to discuss the negative thoughts I have or feelings that I have about myself in front of her. I will talk to my husband about them when they're really bad. And poor man, he's just like, none of that's true. But in my head it is. In my mind it is. And I have to figure out how to change years of those thoughts. And I'm not really sure how to do that. So how about you guys? Are you your own best friend? Have you always been your own best friend? If not, how did you become your best friend? How did you change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts? And if you're not your own best friend, are you okay with that? Or do you think that you should be? So, thanks guys. Tomorrow night, unless plans change, I'll be talking about post-VSG relationships. Alright guys, have a good night.